Our bread and butter is we are here to provide housing for pregnant homeless women. We wish Maggie's Place didn't have to exist, but until it does, we are here. We are local. We previously have had other entities in other states, but our need is here. Maricopa County, people are hurting and moms need us, and that's why we are here. That Family Success Center that she was talking about at 30th Street and Indian School, nobody lives there, right? But that is the home base for our community. That's where our staff is, splash pad, playground. We're off the bus line so that moms continue to come back for over 30 different support groups every month. Grief support, healthy relationship 101, DCS support. So our moms who have kids that are older and we're trying to reunify, we have full-time staff and resources to help mom do that.
You're listening to The Azreia Show. If you're looking for quality real estate investing information that you can trust, you've found it. Stay tuned and join the tens of thousands of members that have already benefited from Azreia, your home for education, market information, support, and networking opportunities that will advance your real estate investing career.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Azreia Show. We are so excited on today because we have a great episode, and this is an episode to share. I know, Mike. We are here with Maggie's Place, and we have Whitney Thistle, and we have Katie Kaloje that is here today, and they're going to help us really raise awareness, for moms here in the Valley. And as Azreia, our 21st anniversary is coming up, and this is our sponsor. We want to sponsor them, and we want to provide services and resources for the moms in need here in the Valley. So what I want you guys to do is put on your listening devices, listen very, very clearly, because as investors, we not only want to receive, but we want to be able to give, and we want to plant these seeds of hope to some of these moms here in the Valley. So we have Maggie's Place here on today. So Katie, Whitney, let's start with just the background for those who don't know about Maggie's Place. Kate, care to share?
Sure. So Maggie's Place provides shelter for homeless pregnant women and a nurturing community so that they can thrive throughout their lifetime. So that means that we have 5 houses across the Valley where we house moms and babies, anywhere between 4 to 8 moms, and they can stay for up to a year. And then on the other side of that, once they move out, they're always part of our alumni community. So they can come to our main office for events, for classes, for programming, for supplies, and really be a part of that community.
Excellent. Because we always talk about doing social good, right? And there's no other social good than to help moms and infants, really get a firm footing here in the Valley. So thank you to Mike Del Prete, our executive director, and Azreia for really, really putting a foot forward in our investors and our members here in the community to really help Maggie's Place. So I'm a pregnant mom. How do I get into the program?
That's new.
Come on, Mike.
I was like, oh, Marcus, I didn't.
It is good empathy exercise.
Right.
Yeah. So the first step is calling our intake line. We have an intake specialist who separate line, and she'll always be either answering that phone or returning the call. And mom or whoever it is that is calling, we'll ask her a few questions. How'd she hear about us? We're really known, I think, around the Valley, and on the street level as a place that is for moms. So they hear about us, they call, and then if they're not a fit for whatever reason, maybe they have another kid currently in their custody, we're going to refer them out and make sure that they have a place to go.
Okay, so this is pregnant mothers?
Yes.
So if they're pregnant and have a kid, they would have to go to another type of facility.
Or their older child could stay with a family member, a friend, or someone else. Yeah. So in the homes currently, it is just mom and baby.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where the whole village comes in, right? It takes the village.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we are not the right setting and mom maybe has older children and things like that, we know that we are only one of all of the agencies that are supporting not only people in homelessness, but specifically families. And women who are pregnant and families are the hidden homeless. And when you're out there counting the park benches and things like that, those normally are not the counts that you're getting.
Right.
I know in my kids' school district, there's 674 children who are homeless coming to school every day.
Wow.
And I think with Maggie's Place, not only is it that long runway for mom when she's pre and post pregnancy, which is critical, but also this forever community of support that she can always come back to, whether it's just for a hello or holy crap, something really bad happens in mom's life and it's going to spin out. And I come back to Maggie's place because I know that's safe and I know I'm going to get the best next right step,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Love
Okay.
it.
And then what are just some overarching services that you all provide for the moms?
Sure. So primarily, our bread and butter is we are here to provide housing for pregnant homeless women. We wish Maggie's Place didn't have to exist, but until it does, we are here. We are local. We previously have had other entities in other states, but our need is here. Maricopa County, people are hurting and moms need us. And that's why we are here. That Family Success Center that she was talking about at 30th Street and Indian School. Nobody lives there, right? But that is the home base for our community. That's where our staff is, splash pad, playground. We're off the bus line so that moms continue to come back for over 30 different support groups every month, grief support, healthy relationship 101, DCS support. So our moms who have kids that are older and we're trying to reunify, we have full-time staff and resources to help mom do that, advocate for mom at court, things like that for when reunification can happen. It's a beautiful thing. We have a small apartment complex, which is held just for families who are ready to reunify.
Yeah,
so if it's the right fit and mom's exiting a maternity home, she's doing everything. She's leaning into the process. She can now exit a maternity home after a year with that 1-year-old baby and go live with her older children in the Mary apartments. So we're trying to double down on families, and those resources look different every year because we provide what our moms need. Last year, we had a huge need for food. So we established a closed community pantry with St. Mary's on our site for just our families. So we try and listen to client feedback. Right now there's a lot of need for legal support within the family court system. So we're looking for volunteer attorneys who you're not going to litigate for mom, but you sure can give her a little bit of confidence before you're going into something scary. So anything and everything. But at the core, it's really love, the community.
And that's a great part.
Counseling too for all moms if they want it.
Okay, so counseling support. And that's a great partnership between Azreia and Maggie's Place because you all provide housing and we go out and try and secure housing. So it's still that real estate marriage there. Yeah. And again, it's an opportunity for our investors to do social good. So we're calling on you. Yes, you that's listening right now, you have to be there for our 21st anniversary so we can help Maggie's Place. So Mike, you got a list of things that Maggie's Place needs. So what should our members bring to our 21st anniversary?
Yes, and can you touch on the importance of bringing what we're requesting? Sure. Because so here's what we need: baby lotion and wipes, laundry detergent, diapers, pretty much all sizes, 4, 7, 2T, 3T. These are all new numbers to me. The math I'm used to. All right. 3T, 4T, 5T, and then diaper bags, twin sheet sets. So that's what we're requesting for this specific event. Obviously, if you have other things, you could always reach out to Maggie's Place. And why shouldn't they just bring, what shouldn't they bring? Please listen.
Yeah.
I can go into why you should bring the items you just mentioned.
Okay.
So I lived in the home last year as an AmeriCorps member. I was the house manager of the Magdalene House in Phoenix. All of our beds there for staff members and moms are twin beds. And every time a new mom moves in, we make that new bed with new sheets and a comforter and all linens. She also gets like a welcome basket. And then when she's ready to give birth, we give her a whole diaper bag full of all the goodies that she will need. There's so much that goes in when you're having a baby, infant care supplies. So we give that all to her and then she can take that with her. Great. Diapers in the home are always provided. And babies, especially newborns, go through a lot of diapers, a lot of wipes. Those are messy times. Even wipes are eating baby food and all. And then after mom moves out and she can access those services at the Family Success Center, we have a donation closet on site where she can use what we call donation dollars that she earned in the home from participating in programming, counseling, cooking at our community nights. And she can use those to purchase diapers and wipes and other supplies. And then the laundry detergent, all of our houses, of course, have washers and dryers. And we, let me tell you, also always went through a lot of detergent.
Those dirty bibs. And stuff, right?
When you it's
12 to 14 diapers
every other day. Yeah.
Yeah, throw some numbers out there. Like you said, how many kids were homeless, right?
Yeah.
Go to school. Like, what are some big numbers around, like, how many women need this service and How many diapers do you guys go through?
So we definitely go more than 250,000 diapers on an annual
Wow.
basis. That's throughout the homes and through our alumni community. Food right now, we have partnered with several food banks as well as Waste Not in the homes, providing that essential service. The need is continually high. They just did the homelessness point in time count where the county goes out and there's volunteer run. They go and count in the middle of the night. And they get all the shelter bed nights and all of that data back, and problem's not going anywhere. And so I think the thing that Maggie's Place does is show up with empathy and love into a circumstance that nobody wants to be in. And nobody's happy about a circumstance that brings you to the doors of Maggie's Place, but she can be happy when she walks out. And when Katie's talking about that transition to an alumni mom's a special time. Our moms are your renters. Our
Right.
moms are your first home buyers. Our moms are, we just held a thing with the financing and they were doing new home ownership. I had 10 moms participate. 2 of them qualified for
Wow, that's great.
being first time
Yeah.
homeowners. And
That's
so
excellent.
our moms are embedded in this community. Now
Mhm.
there's 1,200 of them and growing. And so we're just so appreciative of all the partnerships because it really does take everybody doing a little to kind of, raise the boats of all. So
Okay.
And you said you had 5 locations. So where are those locations at?
sure. So the Gabriel House just opened in August. It is over in the West Valley, about 103rd Avenue and Camelback. And then we have the Michael House, about 43rd Avenue and Northern for all those in the 623 Glendale, where I'm from. And then we have the Magdalene House.
The best house.
Yeah, 16th Street and Roosevelt is the Magdalene. That is the first house.
Yeah.
That is the one that was built with love and sweat equity, with the staff lived in it. They worked with the city to get a deal and lived and did the construction. It's bonkers.
Great.
Elizabeth is in Tempe, and then we have Hannah, and the bunkhouse is in Mesa.
Wow.
So
all
we're
over.
pretty much horizontal across the county at a little bit of a tilt. And we know that we're going to stay in Maricopa County where the need is here. So we're going to continue to do that.
Especially with, how fast we're growing.
Yeah.
What are the numbers you're seeing there or just are you seeing...
I will say the housing, the eviction prevention thing was really hard because so many people stayed in their homes much longer than they would have. So that caused quite a ripple for our families. And so for us, with all of the economic growth that's happening in Maricopa County, it's really plugging our workforce development team into those who are those second chance hirers, right? Who are
Right.
willing to hire people who might have something in their past, whether it's a forged check, or a lot of us don't do things we're proud of when we're
Right.
up against the wall. So developing those connections with those huge employers who are flooding in on the West Valley and establishing the relationships with Westmec and places like that so that we kind of have our moms in that pipeline to be part of the economic upturn of Maricopa County.
Awesome.
Excellent. Excellent.
So we were talking earlier about the store on 16th and McDowell. What's that about?
Yeah, so that is Maggie's Thrift. That is the thrift store that we run at Maggie's Place. So it is also our central donations hub, which is probably the part that folks probably aren't as familiar with. So any donation we receive, like whether it be clothes or diapers or infant supplies, it can go to Maggie's Thrift, and they are first taking stock of all those donations and doling those out to the homes where they're needed.
Great.
So we're always needing things in the home. Okay, we ran out of baby thermometers. We need little socks because this baby's growing out of her newborn socks. So they'll get us those needs. And then any excess donations are sold in the store to support our programs and services.
Is there only one of those thrift stores? Or?
Just one on
Okay.
16th and McDowell, but it has a lot of good finds. I
Yeah.
definitely stocked
Okay.
up there.
So it's not only a time for you to donate and help right now, but throughout the year, throughout the season, you can donate by bringing things. Can we bring things directly to Maggie's Thrift?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
that is preferred. Yeah, all in-kind material donations can go to Maggie's Thrift. They're open for donations from 9:30 to 3, Monday to Friday.
Do you need volunteers?
Yeah.
Is that something you guys do? How's that work?
Maggie's Thrift could
Mhm.
always use some volunteers. We have volunteer opportunities in all of our homes, at the Family Success Center in Phoenix, and at Maggie's Thrift as
Actually,
well.
a really unique way to get like a crew, like a group involved is we do something called Serve Saturdays at every home.
Okay.
It's a great opportunity for between 6 to 10 people coming from a business or company or organization.
Okay.
And it's short and sweet. It's 10 to noon. You're volunteering alongside
Yeah.
AmeriCorps members and
And the
moms.
moms.
And it's just like, you're just helping on a Saturday, man. You show up for a couple
Mhm.
hours. That is the closest you can get to our work. You are side by
Yeah.
side along with the mom going through pulling expired stuff from the pantry and helping with the air
It's our
filter.
Are we
it's our
changing
deep clean
diapers?
day.
No.
Diapers.
You might get to
Not
hold
even
a baby
close.
while mom does her chore, but
Yes,
Okay, yes.
yeah.
But yes,
no.
within the homes at the Family Success Center, especially for events, we have lots of times organizations come in and they want to just cook a meal. They want to provide the
Okay.
meal for support group at 30th Street and
Okay.
Indian School. We're going to show up at 3:30 and we're going to barbecue for the kids coming that night. So however anyone wants to get involved, we
Yeah.
want it to be custom and cater to their heart and what they're looking to do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are we missing anything that you guys want to look the
I
But we
I
should have
don't-
brought a baby. We're missing the baby.
Yes. Could have brought a baby.
So if a group, let's just say Azreia wanted to do something on Serve Saturday, how do we get in contact with you? Do we just call? What do we do?
So everything
that up?
starts at maggiesplace.org. Right along the
Okay.
top there, you'll say, how can I help? And it'll be information about hosting a drive, volunteering, etc. And there's also all of our lists for items all year long are on that page. We have a holiday giving guide. So if you're looking to do a little bit more holiday or something outside of Azreia, there's opportunities like to adopt a home or to provide a certain number of coats, things like that during the holidays. But everything starts right there on maggiesplace.org. And I would be remiss if I didn't remind everyone that it's tax credit season and Maggie's Place is a qualifying charitable organization. And we hope that when you think of giving this season, you include us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think some investor ears just perked up.
Yep.
So November 13th in Scottsdale, venue 8600.
Yes.
Doors open at 5:15.
There's probably prizes. I'm knowing y'all, there's raffles,
Yes,
prizes.
yes.
Mhm.
We always like to increase the donations in any way we possibly can. So our business associates, which are real estate service providers, attorneys, insurance companies, property managers, real estate agents, air conditioner companies, they all throw in some money and we go out and buy prizes. So we have Phoenix
Great.
Suns tickets, Arizona Cardinal tickets, we got Top Golf tickets, we got Waste Management tickets, flat screen TVs, you know.
Yeah.
One sponsor even brought a printer last year, so maybe we won't have that this year. But anyways, so we have these prizes. So the more you bring, the more baby lotion and wipes, the more laundry detergent, the more diapers, the more diaper bags, the more twin sheet sets you bring, you get more raffle tickets and more chances to win these awesome prizes that we'll
Yeah,
have.
fun.
So we're also gonna have food. So 5:15 to like 6:15, we'll have food for when you get there. Start networking, meet all the other investors. Tina Tambora will be there, the #1 market real estate analyst in the state. So she'll be letting us know what's going on in the market. So it's going to be a great night. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, Mike, you really covered it all. So you guys really need to be out. What we want to do is just tell you thank you for all
Yeah,
that you're doing
thank you.
here in Maricopa County and serving the women and serving the infants here in the county, because it's a great and awesome thing that you're doing. And we're going to show our support by making sure we get you everything that's on this list.
Thank you.
We know you
Awesome.
will.
Yeah.
We saw last year. You did a great job.
Really-
It's awesome. We look
you
forward
really
to seeing
were
all
fun.
of you there.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys know what to do. Let's show up. Let's show out. Let's bring everything in so we can help Maggie's Place. And then afterwards, right? If you want to serve, go to maggiesplace.org. That way you can serve your community here in Maricopa County. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're listening to The Azreia Show. If you're looking for quality real estate investing information that you can trust, you've found it. Stay tuned and join the tens of thousands of members that have already benefited from Azreia, your home for education, market information, support, and networking opportunities that will advance your real estate investing career.